and I'm stuck in traffic, and I say I'm going to talk to you guys. So today you want to know what are we going to talk about? So I am going to talk about that everything is made in China. So all the luxury people used to flex, look at me, this and that, and sometimes you watching YouTubers and you see all this flex, guys, and to discover everything is made in China, and people now are upset. In my mind, I was like, why are you upset? Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. After I graduated, I become a registered nurse. I'm starting to make money. I started to discover YouTube and watch YouTube videos. I start to watch couple influencers, and I start buying luxury goods. But I quickly stopped that. I realized that within that same year, I realized that wasn't for me. After I work so hard, get so excited on my days off, I went there, and I go to the Louis Vuitton store, guys. The way they treated me at the store, guys, I was like, I will never go back there again. And I was like, all my excitement was gone, because I was like, I worked so hard. I wanted there. The way they make me wait, the way they talk to me, and I was like, so for that entire month, I work hard, I save money, I research, I review this product. I really wanted this product, and I went to the store and you treated me like that. And on top of that, I'm gonna have to carry your brand and advertise for you. This is how you make me feel? Guys, I walk away from Louis Vuitton store. My personal experience. I don't know for anybody else's experience, guys. After I buy this product, I had to resell the product. I never use it. I said, I will never carry their product like that, advertising like that for them, and they don't even appreciate my hard-earned money, the money I get up to make, the money I work so hard to make. And I was like, this sales associate is supposed to sell you an experience, but it's like the way they serve me, it's like I wasn't belong there. And when you're in the store, you know, there's always a client that's come, their head is so high, nose high, and they open the back door, and you've been there in the store. I had my cash ready to I already know what I want. Just give me what I want and walk away. And like, no, they're gonna make you wait to make you feel you're less than. Oh my God, guys, the experience I had on that sale and that sales associate, and I grabbed that. I know for sure I never wear it again. Whatever I had, I was like, okay. I remember I had a bag from them. I remember I buy this thing from them to put my key. I started with Louis Vuitton, guys. I started that. I remember I even have my little mini agenda from them, my never fold bag from them, and I started buying from them. But after that experience, and I was like, I think that was the last time Louis Vuitton ever see me. After that, and I was like, I will never. But if, guys, let's say I have a lot of money that I don't need, I will want to throw my money away. The only store, guys, I will give my last penny. The only store I will go, I will give my last penny will be Tiffany. Tiffany customer service is in a different level. Tiffany customer service make my heart melt. I will never forget, guys. I will never forget. I was minding my business after I was so disappointed with Louis Vuitton customer service. Extremely poor customer service. I will rate their customer service 0.1 on a scale of 10, guys. And don't forget, what I do in life, I'm dealing with people, life, death. So customer service is extremely important for me. I'm not the type, or just because I'm dealing with people, I expect you to treat me better. No, I'm the type, I'm all about like compassionate. Eh, treat your customer service with patience, with integrity, with manners, with, you never know how that person works so hard to get the money to come to your store, but treat them with kindness to make sure, even though today they only spend like $350 in your store, it's still better than nothing. They could have choose to go spend it somewhere else, but they spend it in your store. I went home, I said to my husband, you remember how excited I was to get that thing from Louis Vuitton? I didn't even want you to give it to me on my birthday. I wanted to please myself. Give me 1 second, my husband is calling me, just to make sure I'm okay. I leave work safely, I'm coming home. Who's picking up the kids? You know, serious business like that. Anyways, let's go back on track, guys. So yeah, so after that experience from Louis Vuitton, I said to my husband, you know what, that's okay. I wasn't born into this nonsense luxury goods. I was born and raised in Haiti. Let me go back to my roots. This thing doesn't impress me and everything. All right, guys? And I was like, I'm done with luxury. And I said to my husband, now when we're going to exchange gift, it doesn't have to be fancy. Let's not spend money on luxury goods. So I really had a good conversation with my husband. My husband was like, okay, it doesn't matter, that's okay. So after our conversation, guys, why I cannot see you? I understand why. I don't have my glasses. That's why I can. Now better, I can see what I'm doing right now. Yes, so later on, guys, we end up selling our condo before we move into a new home. Now we sold our condo, and my husband was like, you know what, I want you to take this amount of money, go shop, spend on yourself, because we work so hard, like you deserve this. I was like, what am I gonna buy? I'm not into luxury anymore. You know, like I don't want to hear anything about luxury and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go to Yorkdale. Let me go to a nice restaurant, eat, and from there, and I will decide what I want to buy. But if I buy something, I want to carry that every day, because that's something that's gonna remind my husband and I, we work so hard. We had a condo and we sold it, so I want something that's gonna remind me that big accomplishment, guys. Okay, so I went to Yorkdale, minding my business. Guys, I never had intention to go to Tiffany. Never. At this point, I couldn't care less, because I'm not into luxury and stuff. Guys, I went to Tiffany. Oh my God. Tiffany customer service is, I will say it's 1,000. On a scale of 0 to 10, I will say it's 1,000. Don't forget, at this point, I walk away from luxury goods. I can care less. I don't need more. I don't need nothing from them. I am extremely content. I am happy to wear my dresses from Zara, from Banana Republic. I am happy and content. Guys, I went to Tiffany minding my own business. And this young lady comes, start talking to me. How are you today? How's everything? Are you looking for something particular? Is your birthday is coming? What's your name? Starting addressing me, Marie, what's your name? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, Marie, even though you're not buying anything, something today, we received this new collection. This is what I want you to see. Guys, and I was like, at this point, and I was like, okay. She was like, do you want water? Okay. I was like, okay, it's okay. By the time I say okay, my water bottle was already there. And like, she was like, okay, do you want me to bring you in the back to see? Okay, here are my cards. You don't have to make any decision today. Like, make me feel so comfortable, such like I was the most precious. And we dealing with jewelry. And then she was like, you know what? Do you have kids? I said, yes, I have a daughter. She was like, oh, if you have to buy something, you can pass that to your daughter. Like, she was really talking to me, guys. Like, by the time this woman is done with me, I find myself sitting at the back and I end up buying like something from Tiffany. And I was like, I left there up to now I could describe, and I up to now, guys, I can describe the feeling. And you know, and for me, going to Tiffany, in my mind it was out of reach, because I will never forget when, like, you remember when Michelle Obama was leaving the office and Melania Trump arrived in the office, and they exchanged gifts, and one of the gifts Melania gave to Michelle Obama was like that beautiful box of Tiffany. In my mind, and I was like, yes, yes, Melanie, you did well. You are my girl. You did well, because it takes a real lady to understand what another lady needs. You know what I mean? It takes a real lady, a classy lady. And honestly, it doesn't matter what you say about Trump administrations. I am in love with Melania style. Period. Melania style, very classic, very traditional. You cannot beat Melania style. So when she gave that box to Michelle Obama, I feel like that box represent classiness, represent respect. Everything. That box give me so much feelings and joy to understand, like, this is gift what mature women give to each other. You know what I mean? So when I went to Tiffany, and the way they received me, they didn't know if I had $10 in my wallet. They didn't know if I had $1,000 or $10,000. That customer service Tiffany gave me, I will never forget. Their brain doesn't understand that people work hard to save, to give you that money. You have to make them feel valuable, and don't lie to them in the process. You know what I mean? So the way I see it, it's like that moment, I didn't care about luxury. I didn't want to buy into luxury, and Tiffany customer service was like so on point. I end up leaving the store. I had a blue box, and that was my first blue box. And now if my husband wants to surprise me, I was like, I don't care. Even if you have to find something $5 or $10 or whatever it will cost you, just make sure you got it from Tiffany. So I remember when I did my master, and my husband surprised me with a blue box from Tiffany, I was over the mood, because he knows how I stand about customer service and stuff like that. And that was my number one reason, like, the way they treated you. You have to realize that you are the one who's getting up to go to make that money. If you're going to give this company money, the least you can do is to have a respect when you buy in their product. And even if their product doesn't work, like, you can follow up with them. You have proper customer service care, you know? So for me, Louis Vuitton, I know it's not a brand I value, I respect, because I remember how they make me feel when I went in that store. And it's not a feeling you can shake off like that. I wasn't looking for praise. I was just asking for basic standard customer service, and I didn't get it. The same time I went to Tiffany, oh my God, Tiffany customer service, guys, you cannot compare that. Even if you don't have the money, they don't make you feel like you don't belong there. They appreciate you. You stop at the store, you look, because that's what they got you. Because they know later on, as a woman, you might need to come back. If it's not your birthday, it might be your daughter's birthday. It might be your mother's birthday. They get you somehow, but their customer service is everything, guys. I really enjoy Tiffany customer service. So I feel like in North America, people, it's all about spending. And honestly, as you're getting older, you realize, like, all these luxury thing, like, if you have the money is not an issue, and that's where you want to spend your money, go for it. But I'm telling you guys, at the end of the day, you realize it's not what is the most important. You know, it's not what is the most important. So that's another example. I noticed, like, not because it's designer names, that means it's quality. Designer doesn't equal quality. Simple example, I can give you basic of basic, guys. You know, this Apple Watch, I know I spent so much money on it. Now I had to buy a Shein cover to cover it because the top came off. So I had to order a Shein cover, like that cost what, $2.99, and that's been holding basically Shein is what's holding my Apple Watch. Just to let you know. And that Apple Watch, I spent like over $500 something for it, thinking I'm going to wear this every day, because when I exercise, I love to wear it. When I'm at work, it's control my steps. But you realize, spending so much money like that, there's no durability. The same thing, I bought an Apple headphone. The thing is, like, after a couple months, it's done. And the Sony headphone I got for $100 is still holding on. You know? So that's why now I'm telling you guys, if you're working, invest your money. That's what I'm telling you guys. If you are working, invest your money. If you have money you don't need, you can always donate that. I'm telling you, luxury goods, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You can still look good, dressy, without like killing the bank, you know. So I am so happy to hear people know the truth now. That I personally have a beef with the fashion industry, because I don't like how they represent black women. I think with all the informations we have now, like, they can make an effort to say, you know what, let me, for example, hire a black hairdresser that can make black women's hair. We're going to have a fashion show tonight, so they can focus, make that black woman look good, and show our luxury good products. You're not gonna even invest to hire a nice hairdresser to do the black woman hair properly, and then you think I'm gonna sit there and like buy your stuff? Like, honestly, I'm so over it, guys. I am so over it. And like, anybody that keeps supporting this industry, honestly, don't come crying, because I was like, you know, black women, we don't walk in Cornwall every single day. Even if we have like a Cornwall, we will style it nicely. We will, even if we have an afro, we will style it nicely. But you showing me, like, in the industry, like, you don't have time to go educate yourself to show this is like, you have a model, you have a black model to say this is how she can represent black women, and I'm gonna be the first one who run in to go buy your product. Hell no, I'm not doing that. So yeah, this is my take, guys. I am done. I don't support luxury. I am happy to wear my little dress from wherever, no name dress. I'm happy to wear it with integrity, with proud. It doesn't have to be designer clothes, and I am happy for that, and I will save up my money, guys. But if one day I become super millionaire, you know where you're gonna find me. Tiffany for sure. All the rest, guys, I even went to Hermes, guys. I know I wanted a watch band for my Apple Watch. I already know that. I went to Hermes. I know exactly what I needed. I already review it. I already went online. I review. I go to the store, guys. I went there. I had to wait an hour in order to speak with someone. I was like, I'm giving you my money. I don't have time. I have to go to pick up my kids from daycare. Here, I have my money ready, and on top of that, I have to go find someone, then wait in the store, going in circle, wait 1 hour to speak with someone. And so stupid, guys. I like, after the experience from Hermes, and I was like, I can't. If I have money, I'm in a wash right now, bing bang boom. Life is precious. I don't have time to spend time in your store like that. I don't. It's different if the customer doesn't know what they want. For me, I'm a fast buyer in the sense that I know exactly what I need. I don't go in the store to kill time. Before I go in your store, that's me. I already researched it. I know exactly how much it's going to cost me, including taxes. I work with the exact amount of money. I can care less what other stuff you show me. I'm not gonna buy it because my mind is set on that particular thing that's set. And I already read thousands of reviews before I come to you. So by the time I get to your store, I know the product I want more than your sales associate. So don't waste my time. It's going to be a fast sell for you. Hey, this is what I want. This is the money. Catch out, buy. That's how I deal. I don't like that shopping. Even if I'm going shopping, I was like, I need 4 tops. I know exactly the color I want. Guys, I don't have time lingering around. I don't have time. So when I go to store like that, you have to wait an hour or 2 to be able guys, you will never cut me online waiting for to go to Chanel. You will never. When I go to Yorkdale, I see the lineup, I would be laughing. And I was like, these people have nothing to do. When I told you I want to laugh badly, when I see these people are waiting in line to go to Chanel store or Louis Vuitton, I was like, come on, life is too precious to waste your life like that. Don't do it. It's not worth it. They're making you wait online for a reason, just to show there's a lineup to buy their product. And you know, when you go there, the store is empty. It's empty. Like, nobody's buying crap. And on top of that, it's all made in China. I love it, guys. I love it. So I am so happy. I decided early on that after that experience from Louis Vuitton, I had couple stuff for them. I stopped it hardcore. I was like, that's why you're going to treat me? I don't have to write a complaint. I don't have to write a review. You will never get my money. And I have a daughter. If later on my daughter wants to buy something, I was like, don't ever go to Louis Vuitton. You're going to go to Tiffany. That's going to respect your money. But so you can pass it down to your kids. But this, it's a no, guys. And honestly, when we bought the Mercedes, I didn't know what I know now about finance. Knowing what I know now, I will take that money, I will invest it into a condo or into a real estate. Will I do that again? Absolutely not. But honestly, I have this car for so long. I don't have no complaints, no issues. This car has been good to me. I consider the car as a luxury goods. And it's like, it's expensive. And honestly, Mercedes, I can never complain about their customer service. Like, that's what I say to my husband. That's why I cannot go backwards, because Mercedes customer service treat me so good. I don't know. I personally, I can't. Mercedes is like, it's in a different level, guys. So it's just to let you know, like, I experience different type of customer service, and I realize at the end of the day, you are the one who's getting up to go make your money. You are the one who's working hard for your money. Don't get it twisted and thinking like you like they're doing you a favor taking the money from you. Oh, hell no. I feel like Louis Vuitton was like, oh, I'm doing you a favor to take your money, but I don't need your money. I know you're a $1 billion industry. You don't need my little money, but don't forget, I didn't know better at that time. That's why, like, when they were talking about luxury, I thought like, okay, if I want to have this bag every day or a set of jewelry or wallet, I should have gone to you. But now I know better. I learned my lesson after that customer service. I grab my bag, my money. You will never see me at a Louis Vuitton, guys. Never, 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 never. I can't. Mentally, I can't. I can't, guys. I can't. So that's what I wanted to let you know, guys, that everything is made in China. Decide how you really want to spend your money, and don't spend all your money and stuff that, if buying expensive bag when you enjoy, do it. But visualize at the end of the day, if you're in a palliative floor right now, If you, let's say you're going to die, I'm telling you, this bag, that's going to be the least of your concern. This is not the thing you're gonna value the most in your life. That's how I see it, because I was able to detach myself from like consumerism, because when I used to work in palliative and I was like, oh my God, you're telling me this person has so much money like that, knowing that they are going to die anytime soon, but there's nothing they can do about it. And they have all the money. They can buy anything except their health. Like, and you can see the money dripping on them. Like some of the patient in palliative, it's Sunnybrook, it's one of the prestige hospital. You will see this patient wearing like Rolex, the entourage, you can smell the money, you can see the money, but they cannot buy the health, you know. So so that's what I'm going to say for now, guys. Like, don't waste too much time on buying luxury goods. Buy quality over quantity. You don't need to have 4 different bags. If that's make you happy, do your stuff, sister. If that's what make you happy, do you. You know me, I'm all about like supporting your mental health. If that's what brings you joy, do you. But now you know the information. Whatever they used to sell you in the past, it's no longer it. So you decide what you want to do. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna leave you for now. So I'm going to focus on the traffic. That's what I was going to tell you today. So have a beautiful day. Okay.